Hot coffee or iced coffee? What's your poison? But the answer is always coffee. Hey, happy Saturday morning. It's Craig Bennett, AK Cash Keg, back for another early look NBA prize picks video. And I got only 3 picks here early. That's very small board. We got 8 games on tap, so I'll knock out another main video for prize picks when they get the full board up for us, probably around lunchtime. But again, I always want to get out an early video for you guys, kind of give my take of where we're at. Did pretty good yesterday. We went 6-2 overall, and we could have had even a bigger day. Donovan Mitchell just missed his over 26.5 points. I still love that play. He only hit 26, so he missed it by half a point. But we hit over Jordan Poole over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He had 38. Maxey over 1.5 3-pointers. He got that, hit 2. James Harden over 7.5 free throws made. He had 11. Brunson under 3.5 assists. He only had 1. Like I said, he's a shooter now, not so much a facilitator. Poole over 4.5 assists. He had for 10. We missed on the DFS Finney Smith on points, points, rebounds, and assists. And then Brunson over 7.5 first half points, and he had 9. So we went 6-2 yesterday. Let's just keep this thing going. Again, got 3 official picks here. We'll talk a little bit about some other ones. But before that, you guys have been freaking awesome. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. If any of this information that I provide for you is valuable in any way, really helps. And let's just keep this thing going. Let's go. All right, as you can see, I have the NBA Prize Picks desktop up here. If you do not have an account, make sure you run over there and use that promo code DFSArmy and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. The link is in the description below. And let's just dive into this real quick. I only got 3 plays. Like you said, we got an 8-game slate, but, you know, look, rebounds, we only got 8 guys to choose from. Points, same thing, 8 guys. Assists 4. There's just a small board, so there's not a whole lot for me to look through here. But I did find 3 that I do like, and we'll talk about those. And hopefully, we'll find 5 of them that we like on the main board here. But I'm not going to push anything if I don't think anything really stands out. We'll talk about a few other ones that I was on the fence with, but do have 3 official plays here. First one, we're going to go Darius Garland and over 9.5 assists. I think we're going to keep going here. I do like his over points and assists. The juice is massive on the over on this 9.5 assists. Juice is around minus 150 out there. So really love this play. He's went over this mark in 8 of his last 10 games. And I just feel like Chicago's ranked 17th in assists allowed, 26th in point guard defense. And he's playing massive minutes. He's averaged 40 minutes over his last 5 games, really 40 minutes over his last 10 games. We want to go back 10 games. And the assist numbers have been there, right? 10, 17, 12, 14, 7, 13, 7, 10, 13, 10. So I do like this. Cleveland's favored by 1, 220.5 over under. They're going to play their guys major minutes. They said that last game too as well. With the playoff implications, they're going to play their guys pretty heavy minutes. I'm sure we'll see something very similar today against Chicago. Chicago's been slipping, man. They lost to the Pelicans a couple nights ago, and they really needed to turn it around as well. They do get DeMar DeRozan back, so that should help things out a little bit. And for Cleveland, they still have no Rondo or Jared Allen. So, again, Darius Garland, I like the over 9.5 assist, or I'm fine with the over 23.5 points. I prefer the assist, though, but points, he's won over that as well in 7 of his last 10 games. And Chicago's ranked 17th in points allowed, 24th in field goal percentage allowed, 25th in three-point percentage allowed. So I like both of them. The juice is on the over on points as well, around minus 125, but the juice is way heavier on the assist, and it just feels safer for me. So that's the one I'm going to take, but I wanted to mention the other one as well. The other one we're going to go to here is we're going to go to rebounds. We're going to go to Evan Mobley. And I'm going to take, on Evan Mobley, I'm going to take the under on 9 rebounds for him. Chicago is ranked 9th in rebounds allowed, 2nd in offensive rebounds allowed, 14th in defensive rebounds allowed. The juice is on the under here around minus 125 for Evan Mobley, and he's only went over this number in 2 of his last 7 games. And I think a lot of that has to do with marketing getting put in that starting lineup. Love was in that starting lineup yesterday. Last time they played. It'll be interesting to see if they put Kevin Love in that starting lineup and go big against the Bulls, where they have Kevin Love at the 4, which again, he's a prolific, big rebounder, man. Like, he just is a guy that's going to get on the boards. And I think Mobley's out there, making things happen, running in transition. And he's not just your normal big that just posts down there like Jared Allen, just sucking up all the rebounds. Evan Mobley's out there shooting threes. He's moving around. And I think that's what hurts his rebound upside here. So he's played Chicago 3 times this year, December 8th, January 19th, and March 12th. And he's went under all 3 times, 9, 5, and 7 rebounds. And I just feel like it's a spot where, we should be under here as well. Like I said, the juice is on the under around -125. It feels right to be under on this, going up against the Bulls with Vooch there. Vooch should suck up a bunch of rebounds as well. And again, if Kevin Love starts, I love it even more. Like I said, I think he's going to be down there, battling Vooch as well. And he likes to hit the boards pretty hard. He always has, even back from his days in Minnesota. So we're going to take the under on 9 rebounds for Evan Mobley here. We're going to stay in the rebound category, and we're going to come up to not a guy you would really consider maybe, we take rebounds off of, but DeJounte Murray. We're going to look at DeJounte Murray here, and I'm actually going to take the over on his rebounds. Now, he's only hit this in 2 of his last 5 games, but some of these games, they just got, they either, won against Golden State, blowout against Portland here, and and going up against the Pelicans, though, where they got stomped, he put up 9. So he's played the Pelicans 3 times. He's went at or above this in all 3 games. 12 on December 12th. He put up 7 against the Pelicans on February 12th. And then on March 18th, he put up 9. So he hits the boards pretty hard. Even though the Pelicans are ranked 3rd in rebounds allowed, 1st in offensive rebounds, and 4th in defensive rebounds, he still hits it pretty hard. And if we look at the Pelicans a little bit and see where they're sitting at, there is Brandon Ingram is questionable. So, he was doubtful last game. Lonnie Walker is still out. Devin Vassell is still questionable. So the Pelicans are favored by 5.5 here, 233.5 over under. He's going to have to hit the boards here because, if they're going to have any chance at all, he's going to have to almost put up a triple-double. So I do like this as 7 rebounds. This is my least favorite out of the 3 plays that I have here. So if you're just going to do a 2-man power play, I would stick to the Garland 9.5 assist and then Mobley under 9 rebounds if I was just going to stay for 2 here. As Murray's definitely my least favorite of the 3, but I still think he can get there. Other ones I was looking at here, I was pulling things up, trying to figure it out, like, DeJounte Murray double-double. That's one of those things where I was like, well, it's like he needs to get there by assist, right? And so he's played the Pelicans, like I said, 3 times this year. He did have a triple-double against them back on December 12th, but again, a little different team. He put a double-double on him on February 12th, where he went 31 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists. And then against them on March 18th, he only put 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. So I think you could take a chance on the over here, but I just prefer the rebounds if I was going to pick one. So I was looking at him a little bit. Nothing in 3-pointers. Points, rebounds, and assists. Didn't really absolutely love anything here. I think if I was going to go anything, I would look at maybe Garland over or DeMar DeRozan over. With DeRozan coming back, he's going to push a little harder. And I think he gets a pretty decent matchup. But again, Cleveland is a good team and a good defensive team. So I didn't really want to touch that one. Vooch, looking at him a little bit, I was kind of torn what I wanted to do with him. If the rebounds are so inconsistent, I didn't really want to touch that one. So this is kind of what we landed on, right? Those are the 3 plays I liked. There really wasn't nothing here. Murray's been so inconsistent with his assists that I didn't really want to mess with that either. The 3 games he's played him, right? 10, 12, and 5. So he's went over that in 2 of the 3 games that he played him. I just feel more comfortable with the rebounds. And he's only went over this assist in 4 of his last 10 games. So he's been way more offensive minded. The under is like juiced at like -130 on the 9.5 assists, or a lot of books have, not 9. So if you were going to take anything, you might want to lean under just with how aggressive he's being on the offensive end, and not so much the assist there. But again, nothing I really wanted to take there. And then points, same kind of thing. I like Garland. I didn't really trust any of these other ones here. Mobley sometimes can get hot. Marketing can get hot, but if Love's in that lineup, I don't really love it at all, because he's going to shoot a ton. He hasn't seen a shot he doesn't like. But then all this, I just don't really love it. So we're just going to stick with these three, and hopefully we'll have something in a later video. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hit that like button on your way out, and enjoy your Saturday morning. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.